Howdy, my name is Jiling Liu. I'm a clinical associate professor in the Department of Kinesiology and Sport Management, Texas A&M University. Today, I will be sharing 3 strategies that Dr. Carol Gilbert and I use during our motor development teaching. They are self-regulated learning activities, peerceptive assignments, and think about it questions. The first one is to develop students' self-regulated learning skills. Self-regulated learning is one of the most important learning outcomes besides the content knowledge in my class. It's a 3-phase cyclical process in which students set goals and plan for strategy use in the forethought phase, monitor their performance and make adjustments in the monitoring phase, and self-evaluate, make attributions and adaptations in the reflection phase. What students learn from the reflection phase prepare them for the next learning cycle. In my class, centering on the self-regulated learning objective, I created 3 serial activities: self-introduction, midterm reflection, and final reflection, for students to practice their goal setting, planning, self-monitoring, and self-reflection skills. For the first activity, students are asked to introduce themselves, read the syllabus, and set 3 to 5 specific, measurable, and attainable goals that focus on the course content. Then, we read the self-regulated learning slides, identify strategies such as rehearsal, elaboration, time management, etc., to help achieve the goals. Once completing the post, students need to respond to peers, and I will provide feedback on their goal setting and strategy planning. For midterm reflection, students revisit their self-introduction post and check on their progress towards the goals. They will also reflect on their strategies used. For this post, peer feedback is required, and instructor feedback will be provided. At the end of the semester, students revisit both self-introduction and the midterm reflection posts, and then reflect on their progress towards the goals and use of strategies. Again, peer and instructor feedback will be provided. These serial activities have developed my students' self-regulated learning capabilities. All former students had a positive response on their improvement of self-regulated learning. Here are 2 samples that you can pause the video and read. Peerceptive assignments in my class are used for students to apply the content knowledge learned. Instead of the instructor grading every student's work, students peer review each other. According to Peerceptive, such assignments can promote students' active learning, practice their critical thinking skills, increase students' interactions, and contribute to learning community building. A standardized Peerceptive assignment consists of 4 steps. Students upload their work, peer review each other, back evaluate the feedback they received, and the system generates a grade. To do it more efficiently, I only include 3 steps without the back evaluation involved. In my class, a Peerceptive assignment is completed in 2 weeks back-to-back. In the first week, students submit their work, and the second, they peer review each other. After the review, I will calculate and post their grades. Currently, Peerceptive has partnered with many institutions, so it's easy to set up a Peerceptive assignment. At A&M, we only need to find it in the external tool embedded in the assignment setting. Once it's chosen, a hyperlinked button will appear at the bottom of the assignment page. By following the hyperlink, an instructor can edit assignment by adjusting information such as summation, review, and grading. To save time, I will skip explaining specific steps, and you can go to peerceptive.com to learn more about it. When students click on the hyperlinked button, they can directly submit their work in a new window. Once the submission due date is passed, they can begin the peer review process. Here is an example of how they do a peer review. When they start review, a student's work will appear in the new window. On the right side, they can see a criterion. For this assignment, students use 3 criteria and make an overall comment. This screenshot shows the student has completed 3 required reviews. After the peer review due date is passed, as the instructor, we can see the class average scores and also each student's scores on the 3 criteria. The last strategy is integrated in the textbook, Lifelong Motor Development, the 8th edition by Dr. Carl Gebhardt, in form of think about it questions. These questions are intended to stimulate critical thinking and active involvement with the subject matter, as well as address questions from the perspective of different career paths, such as teaching, coaching, and physical or occupational therapy. Okay, I have talked about the 3 strategies we use in teaching motor development. If you have any questions, please feel free to shoot us an email. I am Jiling Liu. Thank you for watching.